All right, welcome back to the Hunt League channel. This is day 4 of my top 5 favorite things that caught my eye at this year's Western Hunt Expo. We've covered sleep comfort, river crossings, and multi-use gear, and today we are talking optics. ZeroTech Optics may sound like a new company, but the people behind them have a long history in the optics business, and they are about to release something that I have never seen before that I know you are going to love. So day 4 is a new type of turret system designed to be fast with hunters in mind, and it's one of those like innovations that will make dialing in the field simple and more reliable. You've got to check this out. Well, this is one of my top 5 things. It's actually kind of hard to get into top 5 innovation stuff, and a lot of people, this is going to be a brand new kind of exposure thing. They may not have heard of ZeroTech Optics. I'm here with Mac. Mac, tell us a little about what you have here, because this is what they make an entire line of red dots, LPVOs, all sorts of optics from your PRS bench guns down to your hunting. I'm more interested in hunting. This kind of fits in that hunting world. But what you guys have that is incredibly unique and why it lands in our top 5 has to do with this turret right here. So go ahead and give us an explanation of what we have going on with this ZeroTech optic.
It sounds good, Jared. We appreciate you stopping by and for putting us in the top 5. One, that's awesome. So this is the Thrive HD and Thrive line of scopes. We have kind of a new intuitive turret design right now. This is, as of yet, as the time of filming here at Western Hunt, unreleased, but it will be coming about mid this year. Name is technically undecided, but I have decided on the name, and I'm just going to throw it out there. We're calling this the A.C.T turret. This is the adjustable custom turret. So
I like it. I'm kind of anti the laser engraved turrets.
Yep.
Because they're only good at one altitude, like one barometric pressure,
yeah,
all that, and then you have to have one load that you're just stuck with.
So
what does this do?
Yeah, so I have often, for the same reason, avoided laser engraved turrets, because I reload, I work with a lot of different companies, and we might be using ammo from a different manufacturer for this hunt or something like that. It constantly changes. That turret is good for one hunt or one whatever, and you throw it out. With this, you get the benefits of those turrets, the laser engraved turret. You still have your typical mil and MOA markings on here, so you can always dial to a custom distance.
Nice clicks, too.
Nice tactile clicks, whatever, make sure they hear it.
Well done.
Whatever distance, you know, whether you're using the Hornady app, AB Quantum, whatever your preferred ballistics calculator is, if it's built in your binos, you can dial to that custom distance. However, we have a dial on the top here, and you're gonna see locked and then 1 through 5. What I do is I go to this dial and I turn it to the dial of my choice, and I can adjust.
This is crazy. This is crazy.
One, basically as a reference marker. You know, a lot of guys are usually maybe doing this with a little white tape.
Well, they do little turret tag and then mark, like, here's my 100, 200, 300, all the way out.
Yep. This little hash mark there is telling you which of these dials, of these markers, you have currently unlocked. I can spin that to the 1 through 5 or to locked. And I can adjust, I don't have to adjust these in order. I can adjust them out of order to whatever I want. So if I'm only changing one stage, it doesn't matter. And then I'm gonna show you I'm on 3 right there. There, that 3 is gonna move. If I go to 4, that 3 is now locked. It's not going anywhere. So they're not gonna get bumped, they're not gonna move. And from there, I adjust my 4. So, if you're a guy whose load is changing or your environment's changing, if you're in PRS and you're shooting known distance and you know your 5 stages before you get to it, you can adjust your dope, get it out there, and then as soon as your load data changes, you're not beholden to buying a new turret.
It's crazy. You can put, like, if I know I'm gonna shoot something at 650 and another target at 800, I can load those 2 turrets before I step up to the stage.
Yep.
Dial to one, dial to the other.
Yeah, I was talking with a buddy of ours who's a big predator hunter, right? And if you predator hunt, you know that you go and do what's called a stand. Well, a lot of guys who are predator hunting, they do a stand. They're gonna glass several things of known distance before they start getting their Fox Pro or their call or whatever going. Well, if I'm a predator hunter and sometimes coyotes or whatever you're hunting out there, they're gonna come in fast, they're gonna hang out for a couple seconds, and they're gonna be gone.
Yep.
If I have my tree over here and whatever over here, I've got it marked, boom, 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 start the Fox Pro, sit and wait. As soon as they hit into that reference tree.
You guys, there's a reason why this is in the top 5. I've never seen this on any other optic ever. Well, there's a lot of things that I like about this.
Yeah.
Because it also hits an affordable price point. Yeah. This is simple.
It's mechanical, it won't fail. And
there's no battery. There's no illuminated reticle.
And it's an existing line that already has a lot of support. And these turrets are planned to be available aftermarket. So if you already own a Thrive or Thrive HD scope, you will be able to unscrew your traditional turret and pop this one right on top of it as well.
Like, you do not want to buy a laser engraved turret for your one bullet, your one elevation, your one temperature and location. A system like this gives you the versatility that you're going to want. And I'm just telling you, there's a reason why this is one of our top 5 at the Western Hunt Expo. Mac, thanks for sharing.
Hey, appreciate you coming by, Jared.
All right, for real. That is crazy cool. I'm just blown away with some of the options that we have now, for optics and equipment that make long range shooting more accessible. From the new Vortex Talon binoculars and their geoballistics data, to the Burris Veracity pH that provides a heads up display showing what your turret is actually dialed to. And now this new system from ZeroTech. I can't really say anything too much about the glass quality or the durability. I know they have a great warranty that matches the best in the industry, but the glass, when I looked through it, it looked fine inside the expo. But I will have to use it in the field and at the range before I can say anything more on that. But either way, I think this new system helps push the entire industry forward with brilliant engineering and innovation. All right. Tune in tomorrow as we wrap up this series on my top 5 favorite things that I saw this year at the 2026 Western Hunt Expo. I bet you are never going to guess what tomorrow's pick will be, but I'll see you then.